Hi, I'm Cameron from Ultimate Floor Care, and today we're going to be talking about the Metabo paint stripper. This tool is perfect for taking off the top layers of staircases, any type of wood. It's not made specifically for the flooring industry, but it's definitely a tool that can be used to get you out of a sticky situation or get sticky stuff off the top of the wooden floors. Today we're going to be using it on a staircase, and we're going to be messing around also with some old bits of pine. We're going to see how it acts, but first, before we start using it, let's talk about what's actually in the box when you buy this tool. So when you buy the tool, you get the carry case that comes with it. Inside we get a booklet with all the information you need. We get the actual physical tool, which comes with a dust extractor connector. Connects straight into the machine there. We have also a little knob handle that goes on the top here, mainly for usability, comfortability, easy to use when you're on the floor. And we have a little bag of tools. Now in this bag we have this little gouge, and what this does is this helps clean up inside the extractor. Also helps clean out the screw heads when they get clogged up, in case we can't get a tool in, or just underneath all of the blades. So great handy little cleaning tool. On top of that, we also have this small T-bar key, and what this has here is a Torx bit, and we can pull it around, and it also has an Allen key set. So the hex key is for the adjustment of the tool. So on the side here we have 0mm up to 0.3mm. And at the moment it's on 0.1mm, so that's the thickness of material that is taking off from this bed here. So to adjust it on top of the machine, we have this small little button. It's going to stop the rotation, so it stops it from moving. And then we just get our hex key in there, and then we just adjust it to where we want, at 0.2mm, 0.3mm. So to start off with, we're going to go 0.1mm and then move up. Also on the tool we have the Torx key. Now this Torx key is for removing and reversing the blades on here. And again, how we do that is we engage the button again, and then we can just nip them off. And the benefits of these blades is they have 4 points of contact here, so instead of just replacing them every time, we can just loosen it off, get the blade up and move it round. So we've got a new cutting edge 4 times on it. So on the blades we have 4 blades. We have 2 on the front here. Just tighten that up. And we also have 2 on the side here. So this side profile is used to cut on a side angle. If we don't want to use the side, we can always take the blades off here and add them on here if we're in a sticky situation where the blades are running very quickly. We can also do it from the front here as well, where we have the new cutting tool. So that's what we get with the Metabo machine. I've got one that we use here for demonstrations, so we're going to hook that one up to our extractor, and then we're going to see how it planes up against this staircase. .1mm setting, and we had to do a few passes on it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change it to 0.2mm and see what difference it makes. So there's a major difference between 0.1 and 0.2. We can't even go up to 0.3 if we need to. I don't feel like we need to now. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the main step and see how quick it takes me. So this is a sticky situation if you're in a client's home where we've just done the riser and we've come to pine, but then when we've hit the step, we've hit some sort of hardboard, plywood sort of material. So obviously this is not good news if we're clients expecting it to be a pine staircase and we haven't looked thoroughly at the treads. So it's very important to double check at quoting stage. Obviously, as you get on in your career, for the guys that are pros out there, they'll look at it straight away and realise that it's not a timber like pine, even when it's gummed up and coated up with paint. But it's just something to take into consideration that this can catch you out. Places that you can look for this are underneath staircases, cupboards, if they've got them sort of cupboards, or maybe doing a scratch test at the edge. But for the sake of the video, we're going to carry on. I'm going to show you how quick and easy this can come off. So expectations to a client is that there's still going to be an element of mess. So we also need to take that into consideration. We've got a lot of chippings here coming from the tool. A lot of it's gone into the extractor, but not all of it. So there is still going to be an element of this stuff going to be left behind. But if we have a look at the sort of work we've done here, you can see that where I've just done one pass, we've just taken off the layer of paint. What I should have done is gone back down a setting to 0.1. Where we've done multiple passes, you can see I've chewed up and gone a lot further in to the board. Now with what we've got left on the edge here, what we can do is we can just get our trusty scraper and scrape off them edges, which we're going to do now. And if we want to see how long it's going to take with this scraper, still achievable, but this tool just makes it quicker for you. So the next thing I'm going to show you guys is how we're going to use these side parts and the front part to do the risers. So what we do is we push it to the side and pull it up, and then we have our cutting edge here. I'm just going to work along the edge. For the sake of video, I'm going to use the other side. So I'm going to pull this up and I'm going to run this along the side here. So it's not worked as effectively on the sides than it has at the bottom here, and that's mainly because we haven't got any adjustment on the side here. It's on its lowest setting it can, 0.1 of a millimeter. So I definitely always recommend to use the bottom there of the machine. So we've seen how it reacts with a new piece of pine that's been painted white. Now in front of me I have a piece of old pine, and I'm just curious to see how it comes up. So let's do that now and just run this machine over. On the setting tool, I'm going to bring it down to 0.2 of a millimeter. Down to 0.1 of a millimeter. So that's removed that top old lacquer look to it. It's left some sort of marking, maybe because this floorboard here is uneven, so we're hitting it at different heights of the board. So what I'd recommend is we do a lot more intermediate and fine sanding with this. Another tip that when we're using this tool is we don't use it as a sander, we have to use it as a planer. So we want to follow the contour flat as possible. We want to move in one direction as one pass. Try not to overlap, but just butting up. So these tools are available here at Ultimate Floor Care. We have loads of stock, and this is going to be your plan B in the back of your van when you hit floors that you can't take off with the abrasives quickly and you think you're going to go through so many. I'd get this out just for your first cut, even around your edges.